Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline.
Hold on.
For a touchback.
Who playbook I picked? Bro, we're going to have to start over. I don't got no 4-3. Nah, I thought I picked. Yeah. Never mind. We good. We good. Come on, man. Come on.
Check. Motion. Mike 51. Alert. Check three.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a second down.
At the 28-yard line.
180. 51. All day, dog.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And some room to roam now. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good pass, big dog.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Man, I like when I don't have
throw
to
the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this
do
one's
anything.
in the
You
air.
just press up on an analog stick.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And this is picked up by the Saints. Then he will bring it back.
Watt laid that wood. D. Frank could have got Watt.
Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them
Boy, this
early.
is not a good
the flow
start.
with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? And right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Josh Allen in to drop him behind the line for a loss.
Bruh, how is Ross not in the game, bruh? And I just did my... How is he way down there? I just did this thing. As a player, you cannot make changes to your team depth chart. What? What's that about? This weird, bro. I can't move my depth chart. I don't even know what this. Go try it out. Click on somebody. All right. Bro, I can't even put Ross in the game, bro. I can sub him in.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Watson. Flush to his right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 yards there, first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Another shot from the one on second and goal. After the run,
oh, you tripped at the line.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Come on, man.
Back. Brandon, this is why golfers
He
do their
tripped
best
at the line.
to never count
How
a
he
score
recover
in
on
their
a...
head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete.
Who was that?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw on second and 10. Trubisky. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That bullshit.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
Joker, 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 Joker. Hey, switch. 80 weapon.
Now Trubisky. And there's the first NFL catch for N'Keal Harry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. They give to Chubb out of the gun. Shedding through the defense. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go.
On second and 9, Trubisky. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. On third and 1, it's Trubisky.
That's a pick.
Line, but it's incomplete.
That's
Break
good
on
job there,
that.
creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I thought that was going to be
On
a
to try the
pick.
field goal now, Phil Dawson. Dawson's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession?
Oh, I had.
t-shirt
Oh, that was
printed
probably.
in
Boy, I
football
should have never
that says
done.
finish on it. 'Cause
I
that's
gotta
the
stop
mantra
spinning.
everywhere.
I know y'all
Gotta
gonna
be
do
able to
that.
finish drives,
Gotta
put
stop
points on
spinning.
the board.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The throw over the middle taken in, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. To throw again on second down. Watson going deep downfield, and this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. John Ross. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one here.
Well, you need one of them X Factors, D. Frank,
this early,
on the line.
You get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's to the right side. Complete to Njoku. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Get that shit next to you.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Rams punter now. Back deep, Golden Tate. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Who am I running back? Lamar Miller?
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
He's so slow.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Hey, that's good recognition, D. Frank. That is good recognition. Good recognition. I do not know this playbook. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Now it's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Why is Ross not in the game, bro?
Coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal
tripping.
I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has
That's your rookie that got that.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
You got that right there.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Oh, I was about to have you.
Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I should have stayed in the pocket.
That's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Taking it about the 36. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They knew they were going to have great field position. Went all
you know what that means.
And you
know what that means.
They're cut down when they're that backed up. You've got to be careful going after him.
Man, they be about to block them punts all the time, bro.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And
why don't throw that bitch deep, bro?
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he
they don't put that bitch out there no more. He got 91 throw power now.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
I'm coming after you.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the sack on 1st down, Watson.
Go, rookie.
Oh! He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would start to bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw.
Oh, that's touchdown.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Noah Fant with his first career NFL touchdown.
What you want,
and
Ricky?
the Saints now add 6 to their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. And he comes back with one complete. 12 yards there and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's Trubisky, and he's stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4, and now it's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Don't stop the party. Hey,
now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot.
Hey, I need you to be Ross, bro. They don't got this dude in the game.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Maybe a free play for Watson. Going for it all.
What are you doing?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, open is Thomas. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Keep going to the...
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. The final shot before the break. Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Watson on first down.
Man, that nigga need to be running.
To hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
I'm going to start just dinging and dunking real quick.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. "23 yards on the play."
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Saints.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now here's a throw right side.
Nigga, fall down. I'm trying to fall down to the ground, bro. Because I knew it was... How is
This
it?
will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Watson looks to throw again. Got some real estate inside the 30. And
come off them
finally
safeties,
taken
man.
down at the 20-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
I know you're going
We'll check on
to
his
start
status when
playing
we
it
get
different.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Man, I'm running
But it's incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And
Magnetizing my dude, bro.
Actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Get you some, Ricky.
Noah Fant, a beast.
Dynamic tight
with
end.
his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Damn.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this game. He's got a first down past the 30. Through an opening, and there he goes.
That's holding, bro.
Touchdown, LA. Nick Chubb, 82 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns?
Just not when you're down 18.
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
Man, come on, tight end.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys are really developed into superior blockers. And that's why they
I thought he was stopping. I didn't know what route he was running.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, that's a hit stick.
That's
soft ass tackle, bro.
As he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now Trubisky on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
That's why I traded for you. That's why I traded for you.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles,
that's why I traded for him.
All week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league run.
Boy, that deep ball dead,
Let's see if his
Frank.
teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
All day, every 31. Check 52. Orbit. Hey, one set. Check that.
Back to throw, Watson. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of
that nigga get away from him quick.
He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw is Watson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Don't stop the party. Yo, what? Play ball.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just
Damn,
their
nigga.
first, so
I
2
gotta pick my play
remaining
over.
as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And Tate's got it. And great yardage here all the way deep into
let you get that on the old man.
territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
Dang.
As the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. And he's got it.
Get you some, rookie.
In the end zone, touchdown, New Orleans. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Saints just continue to roll.
We play ball, man.
Up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted.
That got to be off the pass interference.
Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard
that's a
line.
lie.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. This guy is in a zone. Remember, he had a sack hat trick last week. That got him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Another one right here.
I love how you phrase that, in the zone, because I'm a firm believer that like a running back, like a quarterback, when guys get hot and get locked in, the same thing happens for guys getting sacks. Their moves are working, and they're getting home and putting guys on the ground.
Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Damn.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Runs through the contact. His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb,
he definitely a beast.
Touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
That nigga a beast.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
Ross, you got to take one to that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Dang.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
It gets you tired, Ross.
Set. 19. Check 56. Here we go. Here we go. Alert. Alert.
On first down, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky finding Hardman here over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And some room to maneuver. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Trey Hendrickson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Miller tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Oh, he stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Matt Judon in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Badgley's kick is good, and their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
throw. That's a pick.
That is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how they slow me down like that. I knew you were doing that.
So let's see what this is about. Extra point try now for Dawson. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Good play. Making my ranked defense.
Touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Well, he got off to a bad start.
Watson on first down.
I don't know the icon.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Being chased out left. Going up top for Miller. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Man open left side is Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
Ooh, throw it to that tight end.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Mike, who's that? 19! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
And Watson's going to throw it here. Going deep downfield for Roll. It got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Tell him to shut up.
John Ross, 75 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Red, hey, watch it, watch it.
They go play action with Trubisky, sliding out of the pocket. Now in desperation.
Damn, he threw that bitch.
This is caught inside the 15.
Trubisky threw that bitch.
Take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Wow.
Devontae Adams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Wow. I just knew he wasn't going to get that pass.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
He threw that hold up.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Hey, 59. 54. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Hustle, hustle. Mike, 54.
Throwing now. Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I see you when I see you, big dog.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.